ever been up here before?
Been up where? No. I don't think so. How'd you do that?
You just kind of jump up the side. I
Oh,
didn't
no,
know
I
you
have
could do
done that, yeah. God, it's been a long time since we played this game, huh?
Alright, it's coming back to me.
Yeah, it's been so long, right?
A long while since we played this game, yeah. Alright, there. Yeah, okay, yeah. So far, so good. Oh.
We need to play the mods in this thing. I really want to do that on the PC.
Yeah, I can see that. There was a time, too, when like, Steam had Left 4 Dead for free on the PC.
I know, we missed that one. Maybe they'll bring it back.
Yeah, it would be almost worth playing. What are the games you want to play modded that you can play on Xbox or whatever, but you haven't had a chance to play modded?
I'm sure the Minecraft stuff's a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm sure that's true, yeah.
The hell's that noise? Or zombies are coming up, aren't they?
The hole? Over there.
What about you?
The Minecraft stuff is one that's a good one. Oh shit, here comes the jockey. Thank you. He's not dead.
I'm just punching him a lot. Alright. Half-Life, maybe?
Half-Life is a good choice. Does Portal have stuff?
I'm sure it does. People put the portal gun in Half-Life universe.
Oh, that'd be fun.
A little bit. It's not really designed for it.
You get annoying.
Yeah, like what do you... How many times can you throw a grenade through a wall to the other side before you get bored of it?
I don't know. I feel like that'd be limitless fun.
So you're enjoying the Steam stuff right now, though?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Steam is just. I look for their deals and just do whatever looks interesting.
The Charger's hung up there. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what else we want to play still.
What, on Steam?
Yeah. There's just so much.
Yeah, it really just stinks up on you. I'm super excited about the Tex Murphy game in a couple of weeks.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be horrible, but like kind of a good horrible, you know?
Yeah, we never gave the game a shot.
Yeah, it was one of those games I actually would read about when I was, way young, and like would be envious of people who had PCs that could play games like that on.
Hey, Witch is here, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
My guy here's a hunter.
Where are you guys?
I'm right behind you.
Okay. There's a witch at the end of the alley there.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
there's a
crap.
hunter.
Oh! Ow, hunter on me. Thank you. She is going to be very difficult to avoid.
Right?
She's getting up.
Okay, hold on a second. Take her out.
Don't
She's coming for me.
the witch angry.
What happened to Francis?
I don't know. Which just took whoever's close.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, oh, sorry, Francis. I admire his guts on that. Took one for the team. You're going with the sword?
I guess so.
I'm sorry, that was going to be a question. It's like, you're going with the sword.
Well, you took my gun, so I guess I'm going to
Yeah,
sword.
sorry, buddy. Yeah,
You're fine.
I can't give it back to you, so
That's alright.
you are without.
I'll be good with the sword.
But no, I'm excited about that. I feel like there's other games out there that have been on Steam that it'd be fun to play for a few bucks, you know?
Yeah, the sales are what's so tempting. And it's so frustrating when I look at Xbox Live where nothing goes on sale. Really.
Yeah, and everything, it's all $10, and there's nothing all that exciting, and Xbox Live has gotten really slow the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Compared to things like Steam, where there's always something kind of interesting.
It's all it would take. Just bringing down a couple bucks, I'll consider buying some stuff. Like, again, there's that game, there's so many two-player games I haven't tried yet. There's the one, I keep forgetting the name of it. Outland or Outlast or something like that. One of the colors, you turn red or...
Oh, yeah, that looks really cool.
Yeah, it's still like $10.
Nice.
Yeah,
It
it never goes on sale.
It should be. I'm sure on Steam it's less than that.
Well, and they should probably offer it for free at some point.
Yeah. I'm moving up to the exit, by the way.
Yeah, I'm behind you. Watch out for the car.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I'm looking forward to seeing what you think about Deadlight, because I felt like everyone says that the animation stuff, the script is really good. I thought it was just laughably bad.
Really?
It's just like horrifyingly bad. It's just ridiculous stuff. But I look forward to see if you have that opinion too.
Yeah.
I think it's the cartoon mid cinema stuff is just horrible. But I look forward to seeing it. And the voice acting too. I think it's about the worst I've ever seen.
Wow.
But yeah, I look forward to seeing what you think.
We'll have to get toasty before we try it.
Yeah.
Well, it's like flashback with zombies, right?
Yeah, exactly. It works really well. The scenes the sequences are pretty brief, so you get through things relatively. Get hung up on things for long periods of time.
Yeah.
Its graphics are great. It's a real simple game to pick up, so I'm glad to have it. I think it's the kind of thing I might play through again just for fun sometime.
I look forward to that.
Just wish plot like there was a plot that drove you to come back. Like I want to play through The Last of Us again, just because I like that story so much, or Half-Life, whatever.
Yeah.
That is not Deadlight. Or even Second to the Man. Second to the Man is a good plot too.
Yeah, Second to the Man. I need to try that one.
Can't recommend it enough.
Enjoyed Psychonauts. It seems like that to me.
Yeah, exactly right. How do you reload your gun?
I'm hitting B.
Ah, nice.
I'm down. Actually, I didn't mean to fall, but I'm already fall. I'm in the next area.
Okay.
So what do you think of TV right now?
Oh yeah. Let's see. Well, okay. Shoot. The biggest thing this week was Orphan Black coming back. Orphan Black started strong.
All right. How are you watching Orphan Black, by the way?
Do you mean like why do I watch it? Or?
No. I've not seen it. I want to know how I can see it.
Oh, it's on BBC America.
Okay.
Saturday night.
Okay. Is that on demand somewhere?
Like the old episodes?
Sure.
Oh, he got past me. Did you get him?
Yeah, Francis did. Took out his attacker. It's very therapeutic.
How do you pick up things?
B? Or something?
X. Okay, got it.
I'm going on.
We're coming.
So again,
BBC. For the older episodes, I don't know. Maybe streaming.
Okay, I'll look for it. But you're enjoying it, then, huh?
Yeah. The first episode of the first season is like a great episode way of how to do a pilot. But first episode of the second season too is really really good. Oh shit. And they can't. There's not enough good things you can say about the actress with Tatiana Maslany, whatever. She does all of those characters really well. And the best thing is, like, even when like one of them is pretending to be another one, you know immediately who they are. Like she does it well enough that they are convincing. But hung up.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
If she does a good enough job, you know it's her pretending to be somebody else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's her. When one of the clones is masquerading as another clone, you can tell. It's really good, and she really sells it.
Huh.
But anyway, so yeah, can't recommend it enough. That was the best thing I watched this last week for sure. Fargo still is pretty good. Veep, I think it's a lot funnier this season than it's ever. It was funny before, but now I think it's just crazy funny.
So yeah, Fargo though, you're saying that's actually working okay? I've not seen the episodes yet.
Yeah, I think it's working pretty good. It's mostly because the actors are really good. It's an interesting. I think the whole premise of the show is, what if that Anton Chigurh guy showed up in Fargo, and so that's kind of it. It's
really?
like we're just going to kind of blend together two of their best movies. So I don't know who's coming next. If some of the people from Blood Simple are going to show up, or I don't know the guys from what was the convicts in
Lady Killers.
No, Lady Killers is hilarious. No, I'm sorry, the George Clooney movie.
Oh, Brother Art Thou.
No, Brother Art Thou. Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah.
they'll show up soon or what, but it just seems kind of like, what if we had, Fargo, but all of the characters from other
Jockey's got me.
From other movies showed up too. So it's good. I'm anxious to see where it goes. But right now, Martin Freeman's really good, and Billy Bob Thornton's really good too. So yeah, you give it a shot. It's all right.
Yeah, shows are kind of wrapping up for me right now. Like Parks and Rec ended tonight, and The Walking Dead's. I mean, everything's kind of off right now. So I guess we're looking forward to the summer. I'm not sure what the big shows are for the summer.
I think there's a lot of new stuff coming out, right? There's going to be the Strange show, which I don't know what it is, on FX. Which I think has something to do with vampires, but I don't really know. HBO's got this new show too of the leftovers. I think it is.
Hey, what is that?
It's I think after a bunch of people get raptured up, what happens to the rest of the people?
Oh, okay.
Reloading.
Cool.
I like this gun a lot, actually. Should be about time for a tank, right?
We haven't had a tank yet, but we haven't been doing very well either.
We're doing okay.
Weapons here.
I'm pushing up.
Yeah, I know. We're coming.
You guys gotta keep up, man. I move
We're
fast.
racing after you. Are you sticking with this gun or are you going with one of
I'm
those?
going with this gun. I'm sticking with this gun.
Alright. Boomer coming in.
Charger 2.
Oh!
That's right. Jeez, this room's full of people. Well, in Silicon Valley and Game of Thrones, HBO is really kind of fired up right now, it seems like.
Well, yeah, have Game of Thrones and Veep next to each other. That's the best comedy and best drama. Like, it is a really good schedule on Sunday nights.
So where'd you stand on the Game of Thrones controversy then?
I don't know. It's hard for me to understand what they're doing with Jamie because I feel like they were working really hard to make sure to kind of really hard to empathize with him at all anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I hate Cersei, like anytime someone gets raped, it's like, okay, that's it. I'm done with this character.
Reloading.
Well, I get with Joffrey out of the way, you gotta have a new character to really hate, right?
I guess, but is that what his
Tank!
rules was?
Tank! Holy
Oh,
crap! Just
crap.
chilling out here in the quiet of the hallway.
Oh, there you go.
Get away from me, dude! Damn it!
He
Oh,
really
he got
likes you.
me.
He's going down.
That asshole.
Hang on, I
Thanks.
gotcha.
Yeah, no, thanks for finding him.
Yeah, he was just hiding against the wall in the hallway. Just waiting. Holding
Surprise
his
tank, yeah.
breath.
Well, I'm sorry about that. You came out okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping him.
Sure.
You saved the day.
Well, hit my face so many times before he has to slow down.
Hold on, we're coming.
Alright, well, moving up.
Grabbing a pipe bomb.
Alright, let me see any other tanks.
Yeah, I'll let you know. You hear my screams. Yeah, I don't know. The controversy wasn't. It's kind of, for me, it's a little overblown. I guess it is. I just don't know how dark the book is versus the show, and I expect really terrible things to happen quite frequently. So,
Yeah, but I mean, not perpetrated by the main characters, right? I mean, not usually. But I don't know. They may be going someplace. You know, maybe they got a whole plan. I'm sure they got a whole plan in mind, and they've been good with this stuff so far. How do I stand up?
B for me. Oh, no, I'm using left bumper for everything.
Okay, yeah, good. Yeah, so I mean, for me, yeah, it's obviously tough to watch and just weird too. But I couldn't tell were they trying to hint that this was somehow consensual, but I really don't think that it was. I also get that they're probably going to try and they're separating the two of them out, but it just
Doggy. Oh, I got him. 100.
I can't
You
get the gun to work. How do you
gotta pull the pin first.
you know what?
Charger.
Damn it! Someone else get on that gun. I can't get on it.
I got it.
Alright, go ahead and finish on normal.
We got this. So liquor
Hunter
about to
coming in.
take me out.
Oh, there he is. Charger.
Charger. Gun's dead.
Reloading.
I think he's back over here.
That was pretty easy.
Yeah, that's bad. There he is. He's hiding down there. What a dick.
Take this.
What? He gave you a med kit?
Yeah, pain pills.
Oh, okay. It's like, dude, come on. What's going up?
Alright, yeah. Pretty easy so far. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I look forward to seeing what they do if they're trying to rehabilitate him. But I kind of thought they were moving this way of making him this rehabilitated character, and here he is just still doing something pretty terrible. So,
Yeah, again, it didn't really. I expect bad things to happen. I expect the Lannisters to be dirty people, so I wasn't terribly surprised. I guess I'll say. But it really offended a lot of people.
yeah.
And I guess you're going off book. You got to be smart about your decisions, and that sounded like a rough one to choose.
Yeah, it is a weird one to choose, right? It's like, how are we supposed to wind up on his side down the... Or are we supposed to? Maybe he's supposed to be the next big villain. I don't know. No one's with you. Why is no one with you at all?
I'm reloading.
Are we going out the window here?
I'm not. I'm taking pot shots at some zombies. Just like in Dawn of the Dead, the remake.
Oh, yeah.
With Ty Burrell.
Yeah. Yeah, from Muppets Most Wanted.
Nobody
Yeah,
saw
so-
that movie, by the way.
What do you say?
No one saw that movie, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know why. Why the first one was very well liked and this one didn't really seem to resonate at all.
Is it
with
all
folks.
Jason Segel? Like, he's just likable?
I don't know. I feel like the songs probably weren't quite as good. Maybe it's just one thing if you come back and you make a good movie after so many bad ones, and then if you do like a pretty good follow up, it's not it's not quite as interesting.
There's a witch right there. I started the witch? Are you kidding me? Is she on me?
Oh, I got a hunter on me.
Oh, good. Francis has got the witch.
It's all right. You're gonna be okay. Easy.
We're coming. So, you're right. We're not doing so hot.
Reloading.
Yeah.
You got a med kit, right?
Yeah, I'm all good. So all of us have used our medkits now.
Indeed. We're almost done, though, right?
Kinda. If memory serves, we gotta... I thought you had to do a thing for that.
No, that's the next level.
Ahead.
Don't hit the car.
You don't need the car. Okay, yeah, we're okay.
Boomer.
Nice. Let's just get in here and call it a day.
Exactly.
Okay, good job, guys.
Everyone inside. Oh my
Sweet.
God. We made that. Can you believe it?
Ugh. Bad round. What was I saying? Well, thing
forgot.
that is good as usual. Fargo being good. Oh, you know what else was good, really good this week? It was Adventure Time. It came back on Monday. I know you don't watch the show, but it was a really good episode too.
I'm catching up on Bob's Burgers, though, and I'm really enjoying that on Netflix.
Yeah, people like Bob's Burgers a lot. Like critics and stuff say it's one of the best animated shows on right now.
Have you not tried it?
No, I kind of like it, but I never really got into
It gets better. It gets better season after season. It's the Lauren Bouchard guys. It's the Home Movies and Dr. Katz and all those guys.
Yeah, I think they have a good take on family and stuff. It's what I've seen is it feels very realistic.
Yeah, that's great so far. I really recommend it. There's a good Goonies parody in season 2 or season 3 maybe. They have a lot of good episodes in there.
I thought it came out this year. Has it been on for years and years?
Yeah, 3 seasons.
Wow, I had no idea.
3 seasons on Netflix right now.
Huh. Oh, all right. Good to know. Shows what I know. Here I am thinking I know about TV, but I guess not.
It's a good juxtaposition to Archer too. I guess that
Yeah.
wrapped up too, by the way.
Yeah, that was okay. The season finale was more interesting than I feel like the show's been in a while.
Yeah, I really hope it gets back to the roots again, and calms down a little bit. I don't want to have the same problem that they had with what was the show with Killface and all that?
Oh, gosh, what was that called? I really like that show.
Frisky
Dingo.
Yeah, it just went way off the rails, like the Ant Woman, and it got crazier and crazier. I think they couldn't really pull it back anymore.
Yeah, there's a premise they had that they kind of need to get back to. I agree with that. It hasn't been as interesting this season watching them do this drug deal stuff.
Well, this Cheryl country western thing never really made any sense, and Pam's cocaine joke. Whoa, jockey! Pam's cocaine joke went on for the entire season. And it's one
forever.
joke.
Yeah, it wasn't all that funny, but it just kept going and going and going. Yeah, it was really irritating.
So
Why are they arming us so much? We just get our asses kicked?
yeah, apparently so. And I guess one of the things I saw in the news this week, there's a report of a rumor of a new Prince of Persia.
Oh, is that right?
I'm kind of excited about that. I'm a big Prince of Persia enthusiast.
I didn't think you liked the last one.
Which one was that?
Ooh.
The movie, you mean?
No,
I'm not a huge
the
fan of the
movie.
movie, despite the poster in my room. No, I love the old PC games, of course, and the Ubisoft. I mean, the 3 series on the Xbox were great. I thought
Sorry, what's one where you save the princess at the end, but then you wind up having you have to save her. You have to release a demon, right?
Shadow
the
of the
more modern,
Colossus.
no, the more modern iteration of it did that. It was God, what was that called? It wasn't the Sands of Time. It was something like that. What's this?
It's in your ammo. They had the Warrior Within was the second one. I forgot what the third one was called.
Yeah, it was you and you had the evil version of yourself, right?
Gosh, I don't. I call myself an enthusiast, and I clearly don't remember this at all.
Yeah, well, you also remember this most recent edition either. Where you couldn't die in this most recent one if you fell. The girl would just pick you up.
I had that one. Yeah, she'd pick you up. Every time you jumped, you'd fall. She'd grab you and pull you back up again.
Yeah, I always thought the art and design of that game I thought was really cool. But well, what the hell? Oh, you both think?
I always blow it up. Yeah, it's like the Borderlands kind of cel-shaded look, like 13.
Yeah, lots of airships and stuff. It was really cool looking.
Yeah,
but the game itself was just kind of. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, they need to kind of re-figure out the series again, start over again. But
I agree.
I have a lot of built-up nostalgia with the Ignite series. We all on? Yeah, we're on.
There's a ladder for none.
Okay. Boy, I probably should have loaded up on my health first. Oh well.
You're doing better than me. Oh, no, I'm doing better than you.
You are, yeah. Just trying to rub my face there.
Sorry, yeah.
Hunter. I hate how they do that. They always like run and they get close and they go on all fours. So I killed the guy very easily. Oh crap! I fell in the next room.
We're out of here. We came down here.
All right, cool.
Right, Bill, come down here. Good job on the spitter.
Yeah, it was you actually, but yes.
Oh. Whoa. Damn. Good job on the charger. Alright.
Still going, it sounds like.
Oh, you're right. This is actually a much easier position to defend than what we usually...
I don't know why we never did this before.
Oh, spitter again.
Nice. Hunter there. Nice.
That went really well. Okay, next time let's just drop down here.
Yeah, I'm with you. Well, it took us like 5 years to figure this out.
Yeah, since the game came out originally, yeah, you're right. Alright, you want to talk about your topic yet?
I did. So, I mean, I was trying to think of news of the week worth discussing. I mean, there really isn't a whole lot going on. I think that I'm getting a lot of news about Cliven Bundy, I think is his name.
Yeah.
And his reluctance to pay grazing fees for his cattle and for his ranch, and is what it is. But I thought, this guy has become notorious with militia members and for kind of standing up to impressive government is kind of his routine here. And I'm not sure how legitimate that really is, but at the same time, it made me think of anti-heroes in general and try to think through what are the best anti-heroes we've played in games.
Yeah, best anti-heroes in games. And that's a tough topic because you have to define what an anti-hero is, and that's tricky. I'm guessing you're thinking of like a character who you play as, even though they're not conventionally heroic, right?
Yeah. First of all, before we do that, speaking of conventionally not heroic, let's avoid this witch and run right around her here. If you stick to the wall, turn off your flashlight. We can sneak right by her like this. Well, blow boomer, fantastic. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. We'll be very quiet, as you can tell.
Yeah, we got her.
Nice work, buddy.
Oh, okay. I'm going to see if I can't...
You better run. She's on fire. Oh, she killed me!
Oh, hey, all right.
I lit her on fire, she decided to make it personal. Oh my gosh.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, no sweat. I guess I am a hero.
That was hero. I was anti-hero. You were hero.
I'll take credit for that, even though I don't deserve it.
So, again, back to what I was saying. So, someone who does, you play as a protagonist, but is not heroic in a conventional way.
Well, you can go two different ways. You can say that, or you can say somebody who stands up to kind of the government, as Cliven Bundy does. So, there's actually an anti-hero who's still kind of a hero, like a Walter White character, or there's people who are just stand up to the government, like, Batman and Batman vs. Superman, kind of a thing.
Yeah, would you say like Morgan Freeman, like Gordon Freeman in Half-Life? Then he's kind of stand against this established authority?
That's tough to say because they're clearly
they're clearly evil. It's
into
true.
forced servitude and taking over the planet. So that's a hard thing to say. They've already given up on they've given up and actually surrendered and are being willing to put into slavery or servitude. So I think that doesn't count after Half-Life. So start over.
Oh, I mentioned Max Payne a second ago.
Okay, that's a good one. I mean, Max Payne. What's that?
Because he goes against conventional authority and whatnot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Though I think about the third one, he's pretty much just a washout. But in the first two games, especially the second one.
That game, man, the third one was such a weird game.
It was a really weird game.
Do we go down here, by the way?
Yeah, we go down there.
All right. Oh crap! There's a ton of people down here. There's a spitter on the... What's going on here?
I don't know, I'm stuck.
There's a spitter on the ladder, on the pipe.
I was just doing circles there for some reason.
Too. She got stuck too. So everybody's really confused.
Jockey.
Oh, crap. We're coming.
Thank you. Let me heal up. If this gets any worse.
Yeah, it's not going so well, of course.
My second one would be the guy from Hotline Miami. I mean, he's clearly an anti-hero because he's insane and kills everybody and everything. And it's tricky. I don't really know how it goes in Hotline Miami because, not to spoil anything, but you do play as a couple of different guys briefly. And it seems like you play as a more conventional hero for a little bit, and then your character kills that guy. or it goes the other way. Maybe that guy kills your character. I'm not sure. Maybe the way I think of it is that you play as this guy, and then you play as the guy who kills you later on.
Interesting.
Yeah, it definitely. But definitely the guy is an anti-hero because you just basically just get calls and go place to place and kill everyone in the place.
Huh.
But they seem to be murderous people.
I need
but
to check
still.
the game out. I need to play it pretty soon. All right,
It's really good. It's so simple, but it's a really good, quick little fun game.
All right, let me give you one of mine.
Right.
I had on my list. I got a bunch of them, but I had. Let's get a big one out of the way. Just since it's the Grand Theft Auto series in general.
Sure. Yeah.
Let's knock them all out. But my favorite is probably Ray Liotta and Vice City. In retrospect, I just think I love the theme, the feel of the game, and the Scarface kind of finale. It's not a great final level, but I enjoyed the game so much. I'll call that as my favorite anti-hero from the series.
Yeah, I think most people would agree with you. I think he's definitely an anti-hero. I think he's probably, of all of them, maybe the most anti-hero, would you say?
I think so. That's probably right. I can't really speak for CJ. I spent a long time since I played San Andreas.
Yeah, I didn't think he was all that evil. I think he was more just in a bad situation.
Yeah, maybe so.
But yeah, for the other games, I think he was probably the most just, I am a bad guy and this is the stuff I do.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. Grand Theft Auto is a great choice. And
oh, tank somewhere. Can he get in here with us?
I don't know if he can get in here with us. I guess we're about to find out.
There he is.
There he is.
Oh yeah,
he can.
Wow, he's moving fast in here, doesn't he?
Yeah, he just flies right through like he's going through a can of toothpaste.
Wow, Lewis.
Yeah, good job, buddy.
Yeah, that sucks for you.
Jesus Christ. He just shoots through here. That was crazy.
He's right, he's still alive.
Hunter coming at me. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could call Trevor as being a more enjoyable anti-hero. I thought Trevor was a little overrated, in my opinion.
Yeah, I can see that. I obviously haven't played the game yet, but he does seem a little bit... Everyone seems to really like him. I'm not sure exactly why.
His levels aren't much fun, ultimately, in retrospect. I thought his levels were like his part is around the submarine heist, which was one of the low points of the game for me. It was so hard to maneuver in the water, and it spent a lot of time setting that whole thing up, and it wasn't a very enjoyable experience. But yeah, Grand Theft Auto in general is an easy one to get off the list.
True. Alright, and my easy one is... Oh, shit.
Where are you?
I'm upstairs. You guys coming up?
Not yet.
Yeah, I'll see you. With a safe house. I'm gonna hide out here. I am not coming out. You
There's
guys let me know
smoker
when you're
here.
here. I'll
There's
help you
all
out.
kinds of things going on in here. What is that? Oh, it's another zombies. Okay, we're inside.
Let me know. Excellent. Okay.
Paul Reiser and aliens there. It's impressive
Yeah,
work.
sorry. Yeah. Didn't infect you with a head crab, but I didn't just get the hell out of there. That's true. Hey, good job in the tank.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were escaping, man. I realized we're standing our ground. All right, yeah, so my next one, if you want to wait till the next one, go
No,
ahead.
go ahead.
The guys from Katamari Damacy. I feel like they're kind of anti-heroes because they're just rolling up the whole earth there. Just going around
That's a
and
good
rolling
call.
people.
That's a good call.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy when you think about how evil you are in that game. Very cute game, but you basically just roll around rolling up people and shoot them into space.
Well, one I got to get out of the way too, just because I just played it, would be the Wanderer from Shadow of the Colossus. I think that's an easy one, just because you are evil the entire time.
Reloading.
That's how you go with it. You feel like you're just evil, and then you're just and then killing these good colossi, and then to revive the girl.
To release the demon, that it does end up reviving the girl for you and leaving her kind of trapped in this isolated kingdom, which I would argue, and I don't know this, I'd argue, I've not read the fan fiction about the Ico Shadow of the Colossus universe, but I'd argue that girl is somehow related to the queen that's the bad guy in Ico later on.
I can see that, yeah.
And so I think that it's all correlated, but I think that you don't have much high regard for what the spiritual advisors told you not to do, and you're killing these colossi the entire time. In fact, at the end, you turn into the demon for a brief period of time. Like you are the evil thing at the end.
Yeah.
It's just that the whole thing is you are evil no matter what the cause. It's worth the ends justify the means, basically.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Which is kind of the same thing with the Prince of Persia game we were talking about. That in the end, you release the demon to bring back your girlfriend.
That's absolutely right. I forgot about that.
In that sense, and especially if you're sympathetic to the Colossi at all, then yeah, absolutely. That last Colossi is a pain in the ass. That
It
guy deserves
is.
to die.
Yeah, it is, man. And playing through it again, there's some that are just ridiculously hard and just take forever to kill. I tried to record some of them, and it's like I've been doing it for an hour. I'm like, this is I'm never gonna use this footage. Like, I'm not gonna record or do anything with an hour of footage about one Colossi.
Which one took you an hour?
Gosh, to think back, some of them, like the one that's so peaceful, it takes forever to come down from the sand dunes. That
Oh, the
takes
flying one?
Yeah, it takes a little while, and it keeps going down
Yeah.
in the sand. The one that usually takes forever, and actually a lot easier for me, is the second to last one, where if you don't remember, it's a giant grunt guy with the club, and you basically take out his head, and then you have to get him to drop his club and spear his hand, the palm of his hand. And it's crazy hard. At least it used to be crazy hard for me because I didn't realize you could. I always thought you had to climb down his body into his hand, and he'd just shake you loose almost immediately. But you can actually get him to try to attack you on the ground and try to smash you with his fist, and you can hit his hand there really easily. So it's not as hard as I thought it was. But
Reloading.
for some reason, I thought it took me a long time.
Top.
Nice. I shot you in the heart.
Spitter.
I'm good at shooting our own guys. All right,
yes,
your turn.
I'll let
Give me another one.
Stubbs. Stubbs is.
Oh yeah.
He's kind of morally ambiguous, in that he's biting the heads off people. The game does a pretty good job not making you feel too guilty about it, but still, if you start thinking about it, it gets kind of dark. That your survival depends on how many zombies you can make to help you out.
I'm really disappointed that did not do better than it did.
Yeah, me too. I feel like it could have been a little bit of a tighter experience. But for what it is, it's a great game.
Yeah.
It's Halo style gameplay. It really just rips totally off of Halo.
Well, it was meant to. It was Wide Load Games, a guy named Alexander Seropian from the Bundy series, went over and made that with the Halo engine.
Oh, okay, that's what it is
intentional,
exactly.
yeah.
And what was I saying? Oh, but yeah, it was
Whoa,
a lot
Josh,
funny.
yeah.
Oh, hello, did you get? Okay.
Oh, liquor, spitter, whatever this thing's called, smoker. Thanks. And a spitter
to be
too. My
forever.
gosh, guys, come on.
There's a lot of specials. What were we saying? Oh, but yeah, but me too. I wish the game had been. It was really funny. It has one of the funniest sequences ever. The scene where the cops fill up at the gas station, but and the dancing sequence with the police chief. Great game. wasn't really it didn't make a whole bunch of money, but we listened to the developers' commentary one night. That's fun to listen to their decisions and what their opinions about different things are.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, next on my list would be let me get a boring one off the list. The hero in Mirror's Edge, and I forgot her name.
Oh yeah.
But you are kind of standing up to the police and authority figures,
definitely.
and it's just a fun game overall. And
A terrific game, yeah. That's a game to play through sometime. It's a fun game to watch.
yeah, it's one of my favorite levels.
Ducky.
The last level is one of my favorite levels of all time. I really want them to make a sequel sooner or later.
He's not dead.
No,
he's not dead.
Dead now.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, they definitely should. That was a terrific game. I don't know if it did very well, but it's a great game to play through.
Yeah.
Charger coming at you.
Thank you. All right. Next on your list.
It was my last one I had was Idol.
Oh, dude, that was on my list too.
Oh, I'm sorry,
You
buddy.
jerk.
Yeah, he was.
Yes. Fantastic character.
Fantastic game, first of all, but also him as a character, he was just hilarious.
Yeah.
He was his finale where they make fun of the Blanca ending from Street Fighter. As a character, he's just terrific and hilarious looking, especially since they make use of the that claymation looking graphics, right? So he looks like something from Ray Harryhausen, just like a Sinbad character. And with his club and everything. So he's a great boss, but then when you can play as him too, it's even better.
That was my favorite ending of all time, I think, still, even as short as it was. I just love that conclusion.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Yeah.
I mean, that tops like the Twisted Metal clown guy and the other ones that are out there that are similar in nature. That was my favorite one.
I can see that.
By the way, I hit it. We're going to go.
Yeah.
Jockey's got me? Okay.
Lewis gets credit for that bullshit.
Guys, big, badass, nasty weapon. Fire in the hole.
So let me go give you a couple more. I think the one you missed, which was pretty obvious to me, we Conquer.
Yeah, I remember people saying Conquer. I guess he's a good choice. Yeah, he just because he's so he has so many bad habits and everything else. Ooh, spitting in.
Oh crap! This room's
That's
full.
some spreads. God damn. Your Francis is gonna be hard to rescue here in a second.
Why do you do that?
Francis, can you make your way back towards us
You
a
think
little
he
bit?
saw his daughter or something, or what is he doing?
I don't know. Yeah, he just wandered off.
The elevator's open. Get inside.
Yeah.
Good one.
All right, a couple more while we're hanging out here. Sam Fisher goes off the rails in like Double Agent for a while,
Okay.
which I enjoyed. I enjoyed the aspect of if you have none of your resources and you're kind of going against the whatever they're called, deep third echelon guys for a bit, and so I enjoyed that game for that reason alone.
He's undercover, right? He's not really.
Well, you have the option. I think you have you can go undercover or you can kill Lambert and become totally evil and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I guess that's where you can be anti-hero then.
Yeah. One of my favorite ones from a long time ago, not just to rattle these things off, but I got two more.
Well, I'll throw one in. I mean, you can play Shepard that way too, and I guess the guy from what's that? Whenever you shoot electricity everywhere.
Infamous.
Infamous, yeah. Both of those, I guess you can play as anti-hero if you'd like.
Yeah. It's actually. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
Shepard. I mean, it's hard to play as anti-hero too much. I mean, she does some badass things, but ultimately she's on the good guy's side.
Gee, man, I'm just not used to you calling her female. My Shepard is a guy.
Who plays Shepard as a guy? That's crazy.
Everybody plays Shepard. You look at the statistics for that. I'm sure like majority played as guys.
Vast majority play as a girl.
That's ridiculous.
She's clearly a girl. Okay, what were you gonna say next?
Spitter.
Yeah.
Ah, made him fall.
Reloading.
Next on my list was my list while I'm trying to stay alive. Oh, this is sort of a stretch, but I thought the first third quarter or so, or third of Final Fantasy VII, you are kind of with this terrorist organization blowing up Midgar, the town of Midgar, against the government there, who's aligned to the Shiro organization, and the police are kind of all aligned together, and you're trying to start an uprising of the people in that town.
Yeah, you wind up destroying the town, right?
Yeah, and then you escape, and it's remarkably huge, the rest of the world. But it was a good opening. It's one of the most compelling Final Fantasy games ever, and it started very strongly with that idea.
That's a really good one, yeah. You do kind of start on the wrong side of things, kind of come around later.
But my absolute favorite anti-hero, and the one you didn't mention, and I don't see it in many sites. Whoa! There we go. Oh, okay. Would be James Marsden.
Oh, okay, yeah. I saw him on some sites. You think he's bad?
I do. I think you have to consider him an anti-hero just because, I mean, at the end he's killed by the government, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's
So
the Cliven Bundy in the video game form, so...
that's exactly right. Yeah, he really is just Cliven Bundy. Yeah.
Come full circle on this topic.
Needs their monsters.
Exactly. Right. So they come to his land and they shoot him down, and that's how the story wraps up. So.
That would not be a bad mashup. Just Cliven Bundy with James Marsden. Shit, tank.
Oh wow.
Shit.
Oh wow, he's here with me again. Oh shit. Let me go. Not off the building. Everybody's running. Okay. He's got Lewis.
Yeah, he's got Jay. Oh, he killed him. Run away.
Alright, he's dead.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna heal him up.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We're almost done.
Stay still.
Boomer coming up. Alright, thanks, Lewis.
Hey, threw him up here.
Yeah, but he is Cliven Bundy manifest.
That's a really good, it's a really good choice for the last one. Especially if you think of just whoever's anti-government as being kind of an anti-hero. Yeah, definitely James Marsden goes that way. And then I guess the zombie Marsden too, right?
Maybe that's the next step. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Great twist in this Cliven Bundy story.
Zombie anti-government guy.
Come on, Francis, get inside. Get inside. All right.